It's day 8 of my 90-day shred. It's a run day. I'm gonna be working out downtown Los Angeles with Team Hope 24. It's more like a message, this video. I took this picture when I was on set for a TV show called Beyond Dance, and me and some of the dancers was photocopying ourselves. I didn't do my butt. That's like my hands and my face. And I was going to send this to one of my Herbalife coaches because we're silly and it's funny and it's random and that's what I am. And what I wanted to share today is a lot of people, I remember just pretty much my entire life, a lot of people either say like, you have too much time on your hands, or you're weird, or you're a nerd, or you know, you're different, you need to get a life, like what kind of life do you have? Because I do extra silly, fun stuff like that, like send one of my coaches a photocopy of my hands for no reason. It's gonna take 30 seconds out of my day. You put it in an envelope, you put a stamp on it, you lick it up, I put water on it and send it off. But what I wanted to say to all those people who ever said all that stuff to me is, thank you. Because without that, I wouldn't know that I'm as special as I am. So in your life, I want you to do this and imagine it's a grain of salt. And when people say things to you with a hurtful intention, or even if it's unintentional, but they're still saying hurtful things to you, take it like a grain of salt. Because you should care what people say about you, but you should care this much. You should take it like a grain of salt, which means you still care and you're listening to what the people say, but you're not letting it change your life. One of the speakers I love listening to, Les Brown, I wrote down a lot of notes from him recently. I didn't even write it down because I hear him say it all the time. I might misquote him. I'll be misquoting people because I just understand and process things differently. But what Les Brown says, Leslie Brown is a phenomenal motivational speaker and personal development coach. He says, people's opinion of you doesn't have to become your reality. So, you know, his story is very interesting. He got declared eligibly mentally retarded when he was in 3rd or 5th grade or something like that. And, he didn't let that become his reality because I'm talking about him right now. But look at this. What I've done recently, this is a girl, she's in Seoul, Korea with her fiance, Jason. And this is her cover photo. And that's my mom. It's Kishonda, Kira, Janaea, Ashley, a bunch of people that's on my Herbalife team that I've directly and indirectly motivated or coached, or just led in the direction of them acquiring something better than they had before. And the reason I'm weird or I'm different or I do or I say the things I do is for stuff like this. See that? And that's why I do what I do. So you look over here, and this is not me impressing anybody, but this is levels of the marketing plan, triathlons, medals, things I've acquired through Herbalife in the past 2 years. This is just a gift from my friend CC. It's symbolic of the greatest fraternity in the universe. Myself and my roommate Tally, we've painted the room orange and green. That's symbolic of the greatest university in the universe, Florida Agricultural Mechanical University. Boom. And there, I served as Mr. Florida A&M University, where I represented 13,000 plus students with 14 different colleges and schools. And this is a mug symbolic of the United States Army. This was the motto back then, Army Strong. I've been out for like 4 or 5 years, so I don't know what it is anymore. It might still be that. But I served in the Army National Guard for 8 years, and I did ROTC as well. And I do things, this is another accomplishment, like, MPAC chair, but I do things, I'm a ninja. This is a 3-section staff and a bakken, which is a training sword for samurais. You know what I mean? Like, this is why we're hot, and this is why I do what I do. So anybody in your life who comes around you and says whatever about you, do this, take it with a grain of salt, and let your work do the talking. So can't nobody really say anything that's gonna affect me or penetrate me any type of way, because my work speaks for itself. And my work ethic is so far superior than most people who say that about me that it's just highly ineffective when they say things. When I wake up every morning, I get to work with whatever it is that I'm doing. And I surround myself with people doing the same thing. Tally will tell you, he has a story where, and again I might misquote, but he's a massive trombone player. He's a musician. And he had a trombone audition. How old were you? You had a trombone audition? You had a trombone audition, and you was about, you wasn't in high school, you was like middle school? Yeah. He was in middle school and he had a trombone audition and he wasn't prepared for the audition. And the people who are auditioning him talk so bad about him and, you know, put him down so much, he made an agreement with himself that he will never go in any audition or never go into any performance ill prepared. So his paradigm and his thought process is everything that he does and everything that he touches is going to be the maximum. He's going to get to work. I like to be the worker. I like to work on my craft, on things that I touch, because when you do good work and you love it and you're passionate about it, you never know what's going to happen. People hire and fire you because of your work. People want to work with you because of your work. That's how the universe works. It's the work that you put in things. So when people say stuff about you, grain of salt, keep doing your work because it's going to speak for itself. And my attitude, and I get this from Eric Thomas, is that you will not outwork me. You're not going to outwork me. Just like Will Smith says, you get on the treadmill, I get on the treadmill, I'm either going to win or I'm going to die, because that's my work ethic. That's what I'm doing. I'm on there to work. Everything that I do, I'm working. So if you're ready to work, hopefully this inspired you. But if you're just sitting back and you're going to watch this and do nothing, hopefully watch it again or watch something else or listen to something that I mentioned about Les Brown or Eric Thomas or Will Smith or Tally Brinson and get to work. Because we don't got time to play around. All those people that say that stuff about me, where you at now? Where y'all been? I need y'all.
Nobody got time for that.
That's fuel to my fire. I got time for that. That is my business. Let's go. Day 8. Shred 90 days. 8 out of 90. Almost 10% done. So what is that? That's 9.1% done. And it's about to go down. Y'all ready? Cyrah out.